In this video, I'm going to go through a simple but effective muscle building program for someone over the age of 40. Now, first of all, we're going to start off with how the split looks before moving into the programming side of things later in this video. Now, I've also added a warm-up in at the back end as an added bonus, so be sure to stick around to the end of the video for that. Session 1, the squat movement can be the back or front squat. If you're technically not great at these, you could do the goblet squat to parallel using a box. You could do the belt squat, or you could even use a high bar, trap bar deadlift. For me, this is a hybrid lift anyway. If you need any help with your squat pattern, I would check out this video here. The single leg movement can be anything that you want: a single leg box squat, single leg squat, split squat, Bulgarian split squat, Cossack squat, or single leg press. It doesn't really matter. Go with where your movement competency is able and what gives you the biggest stimulus. You can check out this pistol squat progression here, which covers many of these single leg movements. For the horizontal push, this could be the bench press, dumbbell chest press, push-ups or cable flies. Again, go with wherever feels best for you in terms of feeling it in the targeted area and it doesn't cause you a ton of shoulder discomfort or pain. If you can't do push-ups, then I would definitely check out this progression here. Horizontal pulls can be either the Australian pull-up, dumbbell rows, chest supported rows, bench pulls, dumbbell bench pulls or cable rows. You can choose whatever for hitting your upper back. Check out this progression here for the Australian pull-up if this is something you struggle with. The bracing exercise, you can select anything you want. Here are some ideas: L holds, cable rotations, back holds, front holds, side holds, rollouts, and pull-off press. You can be as creative as you want with the exercise selection. Check out this short here for the L hold progression. Session 2 for the hip hinge, it can be deadlifts, RDLs, single leg RDLs, a B stance RDL, or back extensions. Again, the trap bar deadlift could be used here effectively if you're not technically good with deadlifts or the RDL. Like all of these exercises listed so far, technique should be on point to not only improve your muscle building potential, but for injury risk reduction also. Single leg exercise, choose from one of the previous mentioned exercises from session 1. Try and pick a different one this time round. For the vertical push, you can choose from the mill press, standing dumbbell press, seated mill press, dumbbell seated press, incline press with barbell or dumbbell, dips or machine press. Honestly, it doesn't matter. If you lack overhead mobility, better options may be in the seated positions using dumbbells. Experiment and figure out what works best for you. For the vertical pull, you can choose from pull-ups, chin-ups, neutral grip chin-ups, lat pull down, or single arm lat pull down. If you can't do a chin-up yet, check out one of these videos here to help. Finally, on day 2, another bracing exercise. Select one from day's one's list. In terms of frequency, the program's twice per week. If you wanted to train 3 times per week, all you would do is just alternate the sessions every time, as shown here. I've selected a rep range between 8 and 12. This is a decent muscle building rep range, but also causes less wear and tear on the joints, especially over the age of 40. If you wanted to do a higher rep range or a slightly lower rep range, by all means, crack on. We'd love to hear in the comments below what your ideal rep range is for muscle building. Intensity wise, there's honestly no need to go to failure on any of your lifts. You'll progress nicely without doing so. Provided you're putting a decent effort on your sets, 1 to 3 reps left in the tank, you'll be just fine. Rest wise, I would allow at least a minimum of 2 minutes, ideally 3, to allow sufficient recovery between sets. You're going to use dynamic double progression to ensure you overload your training, which looks like this. After your warm-up sets, set 1 will be the driver on whether you're able to add load the following week. Once you've hit the top end of the rep range, which is 12 on this program, you will add load. Exercises will progress at different rates, which is totally fine. Hopefully I've done a good job of explaining dynamic double progression. If you still don't know, fire a comment below and I'll get back to you. In terms of the timed hold, you'll move on to the next progression or you'll increase the time of the hold. Now don't stress if you miss a session. Nature of life, work, family and other stressors, it's going to be inevitable, and don't be stressed about not progressing every single session. You're going to have poor days here and there, just accept it and move on. So the program overall looks like this, so I would take a screenshot for reference and buy yourself a logbook and get to work. Before each session, you're going to complete this 5-minute warm-up, and that's going to prepare you for the upcoming session. Skip 1 to 2 minutes, 10 bodyweight squats, 5 split squats on each leg, 5 mountain climbers each side, 10 tabletops, and then 20 band pull-aparts. You can take a screenshot of this just now for reference. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you do have any questions, fire a comment below. If you're looking for a free calisthenics program, then click on this video here. Thanks for watching.